Hi, everyone. I'm Andy, a Merit Badge counselor for the Artificial Intelligence Merit Badge, and I'm really excited to see what you'll create as part of this journey into the world of AI. You can probably tell, but I am an eye avatar of the real Andy. He thought it would be fun to show you what the world of AI can do. For this badge, you'll be completing a project that shows your understanding of each requirement, but with a twist. Instead of doing traditional research, you'll be learning with artificial intelligence. That means every answer, every summary, and every explanation should come directly from an AI chatbot, not from Google searches or books. Your job is to ask smart questions, interpret the answers, and present them in a way that makes sense to you. If you are working through the program with me, you can complete your project in one of two ways. Option 1. Make a Google Doc or Word document in outline form. Option 2. Create a digital slide presentation. In either format, make sure you answer each section of the badge requirements, following the official rubric from scouting.org. You can find the exact page by a quick search for ScoutsBSA merit badges. When you're ready to start, go to Scoutly, the AI chatbot on scouting.org. When you get to the website, click on the robot in the lower right corner. Look at the requirements on the AI Merit Badge Requirements page and create a prompt to get Scoutly to answer the question for you. Remember, when you are writing AI prompts, talk to the AI tool just like you would talk to another person. While many of the requirements can be used as the prompt, some will require a bit of prompt engineering. We will go into detail about this in a moment. As an example, Requirement 4B asks you to work through 5 rounds of what would you do? Ethical decision-making scenarios. For this prompt, you would want to tell the AI to work me through 5 rounds of what would you do style scenarios that could test my decision-making about the ethical use of AI. Hopefully, that helps. Just remember, when using I, treat it like you were asking a friend. On the next slide, we will explore prompt engineering further. When you talk to an AI chatbot, the words you use matter a lot. Prompt engineering is the skill of writing clear and specific questions or instructions so that the AI gives you the best possible answer. Think of it like giving directions on a hike. If you just say, "Go that way," you might get lost. But if you say, "Follow the trail to the big oak tree, then turn left at the stream," everyone knows what to do. The same goes for AI. Clear prompts lead to better results. Good prompt engineers use details, examples, and context. Instead of saying, "Write about camping," you might say, "Write a 100-word summary explaining 3 safety tips for a scout camping trip." The clearer you are, the smarter the AI becomes at helping you. Practicing prompt engineering helps you think critically, organize your thoughts, and become a better communicator, skills every scout should have. Now that you know what prompt engineering is, let's look at a few examples. When you give an AI a vague or short prompt, it will do its best, but it might miss what you really need. Clear, detailed prompts give you much better answers. Here are 5 examples. If you ask, "Tell me about camping," the AI might talk about anything from tents to marshmallows. But if you say, "Write a 1-paragraph summary explaining 3 ways to stay safe while camping in the rain," you'll get a focused, useful answer. If you ask, "What's a robot?" you'll get a basic definition. Instead, ask, "Explain what a robot is," and give 2 examples of how robots help people in everyday life. If you ask, "How do I tie knots?" the A could go anywhere. Try, list 3 knots that every scout should know, and explain what each one is used for. If you say, "Tell me about first aid," that's too broad. A better version is, "Describe the steps in basic first aid for cuts and scrapes that might happen during a camping trip." And finally, instead of, "What is I?" ask, "Explain what artificial intelligence is, how it learns, and one way it's used in everyday life." As you can see, stronger prompts are clear, specific, and give the eye direction. Practicing this skill will help you get smarter answers, and it will make you a stronger communicator, both with technology and with people. If Scoutly is not working well for you, I have created a standalone agent in ChatGPT called Scout AI Counselor. Before using it, check with your parent or guardian for permission. It will require a free ChatGPT account, but you must be 13 or older to sign up. To access this agent, visit bit.ly/scoutai. I recommend using Microsoft Word or Google Sheets to prepare your submission to either your Scout leader or me. When you are creating your submission, please use an outline form so you can follow the outline of the merit badge requirements. If you have never used the outline form before, start by entering a title for the page, the date, and your name. Then press Return to get on a new line. Find the button in the control panel that looks like this. It will start an automatic outline. As you use the outline, use the Tab key to push a new line in and hold Shift and Tab to raise the level of a new line. Do your best to practice this. Alternatively, you can use a PowerPoint or a Google Slides deck to prepare your answers. Let's get into the requirements. Requirement 1 is all about the key concepts. I will start you off by giving my definitions to you so you can get off to a quick start. Many of these words may be new to you. Remember, you can ask Scoutly for these answers so you can copy and paste them into your outline. You can also ask Scoutly deeper questions to probe further into these topics. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a field of computer science that focuses on building machines that can think, learn, and make decisions the way humans do. Within AI, an AI agent is any program or system that senses its environment, makes decisions, and acts toward achieving a goal. Automation refers to using technology to perform tasks automatically without human help, and basic programming is the process of writing instructions that tell computers what to do, usually using programming languages like Python, JavaScript, and HTML. You'll often hear about bots, which are automated programs that perform specific tasks, like chatbots that answer questions online. Data is the information AI systems learn from, and databases are organized collections of that data. Digital workers are software tools that use AI and automation to help humans complete routine tasks faster. When we talk about general AI, we mean an intelligence that could learn and reason like a human in any situation, but that doesn't exist yet. Today's systems are narrow I, built to do one specific thing well, like recognizing speech or identifying faces. Machine learning, or ML, is the process that allows AI to get smarter over time by finding patterns in data. Superintelligent I refers to a future form of intelligence that could surpass human capability, something that still only exists in theory. To make automation work, we use tasks, the actions to be completed, triggers, the events that start them, workflows, the step-by-step process, and variables, the pieces of information that change depending on the situation, Bot5. In Section 2, we will examine AI basics. Remember that you will need to work with Scoutly or my Scout AI Counselor to receive complete responses to all of the subsections. Let's look at where you'll find AI around you every day. Think about how your phone unlocks using your face, how streaming apps suggest what to watch next, how navigation apps plan the fastest route, or how email filters block spam. From smart speakers, voice assistants, and online shopping recommendations to photo tagging, chatbots, and language translators, AI is everywhere. At work, AI helps with customer support, data entry, scheduling, inventory tracking, and even writing first drafts of emails. At school, AI can help check grammar, organize research, tutor you in math, or summarize a reading assignment. For Part D, you'll play 10 rounds of the I or not. Game at siteengine.com/AI- or dash not to test your ability to recognize what truly uses AI and what doesn't. Finally, create a timeline. It could just be an ordered list of dates, showing 5 major milestones in AI's development. Your timeline might include early mechanical computers in the 1940s, the first use of the term artificial intelligence in 1956, the rise of expert systems in the 1980s, the breakthrough of machine learning in the 2000s, and the explosion of generative AI tools like ChatGPT in the 2020s. By the end of this section, you'll see that AI isn't just part of the future, it's already shaping the world we live in today. Artificial intelligence is changing nearly every part of our lives, from how we work and learn to how we make decisions. In this section, think about the positive and negative impacts of AI. On the positive side, AI helps improve healthcare, saves time by automating repetitive work, and makes technology more accessible. It can detect diseases early, predict weather patterns, and even help protect wildlife. On the other hand, AI can create challenges, like job displacement, when machines take over routine tasks, privacy concerns from data collection, and bias, when algorithms reflect unfair patterns in the data they're trained on. For your project, use the Scouting AI chatbot to ask, what are the positive and negative impacts of AI? Then summarize what you learn in your own words, showing that you understand both sides of this important issue. Remember, good scouts look at technology with curiosity and responsibility. AI doesn't just raise technical questions, it raises ethical ones too. When you use or design AI, you should think about fairness, privacy, and accountability. Ask the Scouting AI agent about the ethical challenges of AI and record its explanation in your document. Examples might include avoiding bias, preventing misuse, and keeping personal data safe. Then, explore what makes an AI system trustworthy. You might find ideas like transparency, explainability, and reliability. As a scout, this connects directly to the Scout Law. AI systems should be trustworthy and helpful, just like you. Reflect briefly on how the values you follow in scouting can guide you in using or creating technology responsibly. For B, ask the AI to play a role-playing game where the AI asks several "what would you do?" questions related to the ethical use of AI, and break down my answers. A deepfake is a type of artificial intelligence that creates realistic images, videos, or audio recordings that show people doing or saying things they never actually did. It works by using machine learning to analyze real pictures or recordings, and then generating new fake content that looks or sounds very real. Deepfakes can be fun when used for harmless entertainment, or for specific purposes when the person being emulated has consented to a specific use, like me. However, they can also be harmful when used to spread misinformation, embarrass someone, or damage a person's reputation. If you or someone you know is ever impacted by a deepfake, the best first step is to save evidence of the content, tell a trusted adult, and report it to the platform, or if the content is illegal, the authorities. You should also avoid resharing or commenting on the fake content to prevent it from spreading further. Understanding deepfakes reminds us that AI is powerful, but it's our responsibility to use it in ways that are truthful, respectful, and fair, just like we promise in the Scout Law. Artificial intelligence learns through a process called machine learning, where it studies large amounts of data, looks for patterns, and improves over time. But AI has limitations. It can only learn from the data it's given, and it doesn't truly understand emotions, context, or right and wrong the way people do. As a reminder, to work effectively with AI, you'll need strong communication skills. Here are 5 ways to do that well. Write clear and specific prompts. Include context or examples. Ask for step-by-step explanations. Give feedback when the AI's answer isn't quite right. And keep your questions polite and focused. This is all a part of prompt engineering, that skill of crafting questions that help AI produce better results that we discussed earlier. The more you practice giving AI good instructions, the better your results will be. Remember, it's not just what you ask, it's how you ask it that matters. The final task on this topic involves the clear communication challenge. You will need to work with your patrol or some friends on this. You can either play a game of telephone or complete the activity at bit.ly/ScoutsCC. Now it's time to put your learning into practice. You have two options for this section. Option 1 is to create an AI project based on your interests or something that could help your community. This might involve using a simple AI tool to analyze information, design something new, or solve a real problem. You'll outline your project's goals, list the data or tools you need, and consider any ethical concerns, like privacy or fairness. Option 2 is to teach a short lesson on AI to your patrol or another group of scouts. You'll use an AI chatbot to generate an age-appropriate explanation of what AI is, show how it's used in everyday life and in jobs, and include a fun demonstration, maybe using AI to plan a campout or help write a merit badge outline. Afterward, reflect on what you learned by teaching or building your project. This step shows that understanding AI isn't just about using technology. It's about sharing knowledge and thinking critically about how it's used. Artificial intelligence opens doors to an amazing variety of career paths. For the final section, you could research 3 jobs that rely on AI or automation, like data scientist, robotics engineer, or AI ethicist, and pick one to explore deeply. Learn about what kind of education and training it requires, how much experience is needed, and what starting salaries or advancement opportunities look like. Think about how this career might fit with your own skills and interests. Alternatively, you can interview someone who works in AI or automation. Ask them what their day-to-day work is like, what challenges they face, and what they find most exciting about the future of the field. Be sure to include what kind of education, certifications, and costs were involved in getting there. Whether you choose research or an interview, share your findings with your counselor or adult scouting leaders. This step helps you see that AI isn't just something to study. It's a skill that can lead to meaningful, creative, and impactful careers in the real world. Thank you for watching my video on the AI Merit Badge. This badge isn't hard, but it does take time and effort to work through all of the questions carefully. Take it one step at a time, and remember, the goal isn't to rush through it, but to explore how AI really works and how it fits into our world. Now, an important note: don't use this approach for academic or schoolwork. When you're writing a research paper or any assignment that requires factual accuracy, you need to find and cite real academic sources, like books, scientific journals, or trusted databases. I can sometimes make confident-sounding statements that aren't true at all. We call these I hallucinations. That's when an I fills in details, makes up quotes, or blends facts incorrectly. The danger is that you might repeat something that sounds smart but isn't actually real. So always double-check your information and learn to tell the difference between reliable research and AI-generated guesses. Once you've finished your AI Merit Badge project, you can share your completed paper or slides with your adult scout leader to receive credit. If your troop or counselor uses a blue card for merit badges, you can also email your project to me along with a short note saying you've completed the requirements. I reserve the right to set up a short Zoom call to talk about your work and what you learned, but if you've put in the effort and done a good job, I'll be glad to complete your card. Good luck in your scouting journey. I hope this project helps you see that AI is not just a technology, it's a tool for curiosity, creativity, and making a positive difference in the world. Keep learning, stay curious, and I look forward to seeing what you create.